Hey everybody, it's Monday night, which means we get to do a ranked draft. Still early stages of Theros Beyond Death. I have still yet to actually play an 8-person draft in real life. I'm hoping that'll change this weekend, but for now, we get to live the life on Arena. So let's try it. Alright. This card seems really good. I mean, having a 4/4 flyer for 4 is good. Just by itself, forget the other ability. Hey, Ziggy. Nice to see you. I hope the rest of the draft goes this well, because this will be awesome. So yeah, we're just going to take that. It's just stupid good. Ooh, okay. Well, we're in black, and we have 2 removal spells. Final Death is the choice here, but Inevitable End is decent as well, but we're just going to take the better one. And black is no longer the best card. That's okay. Hey, we can all improve in drafting, so don't worry. This is, you're watching me figure out Theros live in action here, so maybe we can help each other get better. Like I said, I haven't done a real live 8-person one. My friends and I, we have like 4, 5, 6 people drafts, which is kind of the same, but we're all casual in those settings, so it's, you know, if you have a $5 rare, you're like, I'll take it, why not? It doesn't actually matter, so it's not the same. Alright, so this is a fine black card. This is probably the best card in the pack, but we're in neither color. And I like both of these, so I'm not ready to jump ship. This card is pretty good and works well with the Shepherd we already have, because they keep their abilities, right? Yeah, so this is completely fine, and it's better than staying in black, so we'll do that. Alright, I think we have a couple options here. This 3/3 Death Touch can do some work, especially if you have any kind of graveyard, escape, recursion stuff. It definitely matters. He's fine, but I also really like ramping. Why are they gunning for you? Come on. That just means you need to step up, and we'll just prove them that you're that good. That's all good. Let's try to stay positive and just beat their face in, right? I think that works for me. So let's go with the ramp. Keep it interesting. So in my limited draft skills, or experience, not skills hopefully, this card has done some serious work for me. I've won multiple games because of it, so I'm probably picking it higher than I should, but I really like it. I don't have a lot of experience with the Chariot. I'm not 100% sure how that interaction works. Because it becomes a creature, doesn't it? Anyways, not going to worry about it. Decent 2-drop is good. Getting something back, especially when we have bombs, is even better, so we're going to go with that. Nice job, first in both. So what I need your help on is Standard, because GP Detroit is a month or so away. And I haven't played Standard in like quite literally 2 or 3 years, so I have no idea what's going on. And I would like to actually try to day 2 in Detroit, or I might just do like the PTQ version they have now. We'll see. Alright, so we've got 1s, 2s. We don't have a 3-drop yet. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. I'm not super excited about any of these. We already have 1 mana fixing. This kills a fair amount of things. Stick with the fine 2-drops. I'm not usually happy if I play that card, but I'll take it. And now we're just kind of drying up, so nothing pulling us in any one particular direction that's saying something's open. Thankfully, GP Detroit is like 15 minutes from my house, so that means I get to sleep in my own bed. I am excited. Ooh, shiny, yay. This card I opened in 4 pre-release events. I opened 3 of them, 2 of them being my promos. So I'm done with that card for not power level reasons. I just don't want to see it anymore. But there's nothing saying these cards are not making us be green. Ooh, we could make black thing. So keeping that in mind, I am definitely going to prioritize black. And I really like the Charger. He's good. Another one of both of these cards. They're both decent. So we're sitting at, realistically, 2 green cards. Still not enough to take the blue-white. If I do end up in green, I'm going to be more depressed if I miss this. So I'll take that versus this 5-drop. Another one of these. We also have the Soul Reaper, which is decent. And Libation, which is fine. Best card is probably Fateful End. I mean, again, we're not in green necessarily. But I am incentivized to stay in black, so I'm going to do that. Ooh, speaking of, this card, late game, has been pretty decent for me, but if you have it in your opening hand, it's usually kind of depressing. But we don't have a 6-drop yet, it's black, we're taking it. So this card has worked better for my opponents than it's worked for me. So that means I'm either A, misplaying it, or B, not playing it around it enough, I think. So let's take it and see what we can do with it. I like this card a lot in this set. It's just straight up removal. Ooh. So this is actually kind of tough. I really like the Underworld Charger. 3/3 for 3, even though it can't block, is still good. The escape, making it a 5/5, is really good. Like I said, he's fine, but this card, with so many escape decks and giving flying, actually matters. I think if I didn't have a Charger, I'd probably take this one, but since I already have one, I'm going to diversify. We'll just have all of the Thieves in our deck. That's fine. I really like the Unicorn, but we're not there, so we'll take the wings in case we need to fly. The more I look at this, the more I think we might just be mono black, depending on what we open. I would like to see another Gary. I didn't get it, but I will not complain. I'm just going to assume we're mono black at this point, which means we don't need that. That does help with devotion. Yeah, no, this is good. Just a 2/1 for 2 alone is, again, just really good. I really like this card. I kept missing the escape. Each opponent sacrifices a non-Gorgon creature. Yeah, it's really good. In a mono black deck, though, this is really good. It's basically a 3/2 with removal. Oh, make it mono black, not splashing white. However, I think these are somewhat easier to get. We only have 2 4-drops right now. I think I just need to take the removal, though. Somebody loves us. Oh, yeah. Okay, not even looking at the rest of the pack. This is going to be fun. You choose a non-land card. This is one of those cards that if you get it in the first 5 turns, you're happy about. When you're top decking, not so much. But I already have 2 6-drops. I don't need another one of these. As tempting as it is. So I'll just take that. I think we already have one, but again, we'll take it. Love that card. Oh, wait. I'm much more likely to play that than I'm a Tremolo's Amulet in a monocolor deck. Yeah, I won't. This deck seems ridiculous. Like, so far, I'm not complaining. Although, like, I'm not seeing a bunch of, like, these last two picks. There haven't been a lot of other black cards, so I don't think we're, like, the only black drafter here. But I'm not complaining. Funeral Rites is a completely fine card. So, I thought this card was good. Playing it in the pre-release, I don't think it is. Paying 5 to draw 2 cards at instant speed doesn't seem great. But I always love card draw, so we'll just take. If we need something crazy, we got a sword. I don't think I've played that yet, though. Alright, so, I mean, let's take a look, but I feel pretty happy with this deck. So we need to cut 1. We are definitely not cutting a Gary. Love this. I think our options... Is there anything? Nope, we're playing all the black cards. So there are the colorless cards that we could put in. I'm not a fan of the sword, so we're not going to play that. The wings can have a place, especially, I think this is really good in, like, the red-green big dude deck, just to get over, or to stop. They have a bunch of flyers if you're, like, against a blue-white deck. I think if we're going to cut anything, we have 15 and 9. For me, it's between Favor and a Temple Thief, because we already have 3 of them, but I've also just had these guys just straight up win because all of their creatures are enchantments or enchanted, and it becomes unblockable, which people tend to forget about, so it's something to keep in mind. I also don't mind having... We have 7 2-drops, that's not an exorbitant number. I want to try this card because it seems like we should be running it. Question is, like, how many cards? We don't have a ton of guys that we can put that on. We could also, I guess, cut the Aspect. But we don't have any 4-drops, so I don't mind running it there. I think I'm going to cut the Favor. I'm going to take a screenshot. We can always come back as we start playing it and seeing how this plays out. But it just seems fairly solid. The curve is pretty nice. Have a few 5-drops, but you can never have too many Garys, so... Yeah, no, I'm okay with this. I mean, if anything, we might, if we start finding we're running into mana problems, cut a Berserker and bring in the Favor. Don't think we will, though. I think we'll be okay. So let's see how it goes. It'll be, even though the splashing is really good and easy in this format, it also feels like the mono decks are easier than normal, which is a little weird to me, but it's been fun to kind of try to play with those things and see which works better. Ooh, okay, we keep this. This will be completely... We want to see another land or two, but whatevs. We're on the draw. Hello. I like the username. Oh. Black. It's another card I haven't actually played yet. There are a lot of cards I haven't actually played in this set. I haven't had a lot of experience. I left town for vacation right after pre-release, so I've been a little behind trying to figure out the set. Yeah, I love drawing cards. Black needs... Well, we have that funeral favor, fortune's favor. I'm just saying favor because it's this favor probably. Funeral rights, I think that's the card name. We're going to get rid of this guy. That's what the card is for. Get that 1 point in, make a difference. And next turn, we get to play the Shepherd into maybe Grey Merchant. Just run him out. I do really like the red-black sacrifice deck. That is a lot of fun to play. Ooh, we're going to play all the fun things. Now, we're not going to attack. There's not any reason to. It'll just bounce. Yep. Yep, this is a thing. You'll probably remove it. I haven't even seen what like the top decks for Standard are right now. I randomly just, for one of the daily quests, I had to play white spells, so I randomly threw together a white weenie deck that was terrible, and the only deck I played against was a black-white enchantment, doom favor type deck, and it was fine, but it crushed me. Alright, we're just going to attack with a flyer. There is that forge card, so if we run into it, they can kill our Lampad. I think I like Golgari control. I like that idea. So I'm hesitating because I have a couple options. One, I can leave Final Death open. Two, I can play Grey Merchant, and then next turn I can always sacrifice Grey Merchant and have Final Death open, which is what I think I'm going to do. Because they're getting mana screwed right now. We're just going to push our advantage. And being able to make a token of Gary... We lose a couple of them. Ah, see? Had it. Good thing I didn't run my dude into it. We don't have any cards in the graveyard, so we can't really get this back yet. Ooh, what's this one do? Makes me discard a card, right? Discard a card, then I discarded... Yeah, that's fine. That guy's gonna go away because it didn't escape, though. Are they gonna sacrifice it? Which just drains me, which is fine. Okay. They have a bunch of stuff in the graveyard. Nothing I'm really worried about, though. Interesting. They're tapped out, so I'm just going to run everybody into them. I'm going to play my land and pass. I don't want to play the enemy because that means I'm going to have to discard my Final Death on my turn. And at this point, we don't need to. We're just winning this game. Like I said, we can sacrifice Gary. I mean, they might just be dead at this point. I'd have to do math. So, 3... Yeah, I think they're just dead. Yep. So we'll just attack here, take them to 2, sacrifice Gary, get another Gary. Yes. Oh, and it does count. I wasn't sure if the token had the... Nice to know. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a fun night. I say that, I probably just jinxed myself, but this deck seems like a lot of fun. Alright, let's keep going. Is mono black even remotely viable in Standard? Because if I could rock like Gary's at GP Detroit, my life would be like complete. That'd be so much fun. See, that's part of my problem is I like the quirky and weird decks that aren't good. So I tend to not do as well in Standard um, because I like the fun stuff. The only time I top 8'd a PTQ was when I took a friend's deck in because I literally had nothing else with me, and they handed me a deck and said, go play in the event. And it was a red-black discard, and it was a ton of fun. But it was because I didn't design it myself. Alright, Death Sorcerer. Ooh, green-white. See, I like brewing. I'm just not good at it. I know where my skills lie. It is not in brewing magic decks. I'm decent at playing them. Just not at brewing. I'm also pretty bad at sideboarding, which is a skill I need to work on. And that's one of the biggest things. Whoa, 4 colors? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. What are you... How many cards in your deck? I don't know what this person is doing, and I'm not sure if I'm loving it or frightened to death. Alright. Are they going to try to mill? I'm so confused. The worst part with the 4 colors is I have no idea what to play around, but together we have all 5 colors, so we work well together. Okay, that's an instant, so what are you digging for? They played their land for this turn, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know what they're doing. So I'm just gonna play my best stuff? See what happens? I mean, Nightmare Shepherd with Gary seems like it worked last time. Let's try it again. The only bad thing with mono black is we don't have anything that destroys enchantments. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So this is a 4/4. We can't beat it. So do that. Play this. Hopefully we get another land. What are you playing in Pioneer? I actually have not played a game of Pioneer yet. I know a lot of people here in Michigan love Pioneer. I've heard really good things about it, but my Magic the last year or two has just been basically limited because I get to play so little. I basically only play at like GPs or PTQs, which means if I go in trying to play a format, I get crushed unless it's limited. So that's basically where I've spent most of my time. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, get all that in there. Are you gonna mill me? Okay, I'm fine with that. I have enough stuff I can get back. Prowess, huh? I always loved Feathers. Such a cool card. Alright. So if they have another thing that targets this creature, this will be big enough to kill that. But I'm actually completely okay with that, because I can get it back. I don't necessarily need to block the 6/5. Maybe I won't, actually. Yeah, I won't right now. If they have something crazy, I can sacrifice it to itself, and then also get it back with the Omen. That was one reason I was willing to trade the 2/2s, because I could get it back with the Omen, but there's so many better things I'd rather get back with the Omen. Ooh, I really need a 5th land now. Okay. So we have a couple of options. They have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to play this. I want them to discard 2 of those. Put it on the big guy. That's slightly bad because he's already a threat. Ooh. But I think that's our best course of action. I'm also going to attack with both of these because if we trade with the Phoenix or the 0/2, I'm completely okay with that. And they do have enough cards to get Ashes back. This guy will be a problem real soon if we don't hit a 5th land. Feathers can be a confusing card, that's for sure. Yep. Surprise. I can only pump it once, though, and we're at 18. We're not going to block right now. So they have 1 card in hand that we don't know about. Okay, this is vaguely frustrating. 3 cards and they need to exile, so they can still get it back. So what I think I'm gonna do is actually, I just need 1 more mana. Because this is gonna become an 8, which is more problematic. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... Everything I want to do requires 1 more mana. I'm just going to do this. They will block and will have to trade off. I'm assuming, at least. Wow, 3 boxes? Nice! I haven't won any... That's not true. I won about a box at pre-release. Almost a box from the different events. Alright. At least we're going to get some life. This limits the amount of time that they can get this feathers back. So they just 1 more. I'm also going to play the Lampad. That's going to let us block the scary dude with the Temple Thief, sacrifice it to gain Drain. I can play the Omen to get the Nightmare back. Yeah. Yep. I think there was an argument for leaving it back and not attacking in, but I like making them spend mana on their turn. Not 100% sure that's correct, though. And at least this guy doesn't have trample. Yep. Alright, so... Omen... Get her buddy back. Alright, they have 2 cards in hand. God, I just need 1 more land. I think we... Man. So they have 3 mana, 3 open. I think we're in trouble. So our best option here, I think, is to play the Shepherd. That allows us to block the Phoenix. They could have a counter spell. We're gonna attack in with 1. That means they have to have 2. Both cards in hand have to be a removal spell to kill us. Because we can block with our Lampad. Okay. We're going to block there. At least we'll get a 1/1 version of it back. We really need land. Whew. Whew, okay. So the choice now is, this is at 5. I think we play this because we have a second one. And they can't attack because we block with Gary, we exile it, and they just die. No. I can attack. You know, I'm gonna leave. They have to block. Oh, that was dumb of me. Because now they can block and we won't get Gary back, but we have another Gary. That's fine. Even if they have 2 removal spells, we're still not dead because we're at 21. That was a heck of a life gain switch there. You can destroy. Yep, that's fine. Destroy this artifact. It looks mean. No, they didn't fall for it. Pretty sure we still have this game. The only thing that saves them here is a counter spell. We could have also just attempted to sacrifice everything. Go Gary power! That card is so good! Alright, so there are a couple things we probably could have done better, smarter there. But I also like just getting in and punching in the face. Being at 21 life definitely made me a little bit more bold than I probably should have been. So far so good. Mono block with double Gary seems okay. Spoiler warning. See how the rest of the night goes, though. Yay, it's a game! Elfica? Alright, 2 drops, 3 drops, and a 4 drop with 3 lands. That's a keeper. I'm fairly certain I'll start with the Temple Thief, just beating in faster is better. But we'll see. Hello. I do love this little owl. If they sold one of these, I would totally get one for like in real life. I would get one for my desk. It would be pretty cool. I have a bunch of random stuff on my desk. It would fit in perfectly. I don't know if they've mulliganed yet. They have 7 right now. I got distracted by the owl, wasn't paying attention, so I guess we'll find out in a minute. I do like in Hearthstone where more of the things are clickable. That doesn't do anything, just makes dust. Unless there's some secret thing that I'm not aware of. It's supposed to be a hard one. Oops, I can't spell. Let's see. So, boop. That's all we gotta do. Ooh, we don't know what they're doing. It's so unknown. So we'll start with the big dude. By big, I mean a bear. But still. I mean, I'm completely happy with where this is right now. Theoretically, I could have played the lamp ad in case they played the forge, but I think we just want to stick on mana curve here. Especially since we don't know what they're doing yet. Oh, now they get to see what we're up to, and they're going to take our shepherd. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. That's okay. I'm actually going to take some life here. Oh, there went Gary. No! That's okay. Yep. So they're going to exile our graveyard. Or is it our hand next? Our hand. So they're going to get a non-creature, non-land card. So the only card that I have that applies to is this one. So let's play the card they know about. And then, because it's a use it or lose it situation, let's put it on here. The lamp pad's actually probably the better target, but in this case, I can sacrifice the Temple Thief to the lamp pad, get it back, sacrifice it again. So we'll do that. Plus, a 2-butt is easier to kill than a 3-butt. Yep, you're going to get rid of the whole graveyard anyway, so that is okay. Alright, we're just going to attack all in. Theoretically, I could have put Gary first to get some extra damage in. But it's really only 1 point. Because he comes back. We're going to do that. Because they know it's coming. And at this point, we're winning this race. Not exactly sure what they're doing. Seems like they're almost more control than anything. If they were playing white, I'd be really worried about board wipe. What you gonna get? So they're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 off. So we are not going to do anything. We're not playing the Thief because we want to be able to sack creatures, so in case they attack, we don't want them gaining life. That is the last thing we need right now. Yep. Alright, so we are going to crew this one up. And then I'm going to pass to blockers. Block. And it has first strike. You should be scared. Although it's not going to do any damage. No, we're just going to sacrifice it now. Because we don't want them gaining life. I am gonna sacrifice this. Because if we hit a creature, which we didn't, we could theoretically have 1 on our turn. But not right now. We're 1 creature off. They have... Yeah, they can get that guy back. Ooh, I see what you're doing there. That's fun for you. So we do have one other land pad. Right? Yeah, we don't have any Garys left. We have the 2/1 flyer to get back. I'm trying to decide if it's worth sacrificing more. No, I'll just sacrifice. Oh, this is tempting. Yeah, sacrifice it. Man, one creature off. They're at 3. I think we take. There's a few spells they could have. But I think it's worth. Yeah. All right. That's fine. We're still at 21. Aha! This is what we needed. Yes. We will make a 2/2. This is when you live with your dad in a 2-story house and you stream in the attic? I don't know. Oh, that's annoying. We'll just take it. Alright. We are in a bit of trouble here now. That's okay. Yep. I don't think we've seen Omen yet, have we? No, so we have that option. No blocks. Ooh, big dogs. And we keep drawing lands. Awkward. Look at all the pretty lands we have. Oh yeah, we're so dead. Alright. We were 1 point away from killing them there. 1 point. Probably I missed something somewhere that we could have attacked in. Darn it. Oh well. Deck is still solid. You just need to not hit, was it 4 lands in a row there at the end? The standard food deck? My one friend always drafted food. Like, if you were next to him, you knew he was like black-green. But does it play the cat? Because then you might have me. Because being able to play the cat would be hilarious. So we don't have a 2-drop, but we have 3 and a bunch of 3s. So let's keep it. See what happens. Hopefully we don't hit like a red-white stupid fast deck and we'll be okay. Alright. Off to a good start for us. Deep thoughts on second land to play. Oh, I love Great Henge. I never worked as well as I'd wanted in draft, but I love playing it. Alright, I'm not sure what they're doing, so we're just going to play our biggest threat. Say go. Ooh, we're bigger than that creature. Alright, so we've got 4 mana. I mean, first things first, we just attack, right? That's easy. And then play the creature they can't wait. They can't attack into it. That's fine. It's still bigger than their creature. So if you want to send me a list, I would love it. I can build it on Arena. I have like almost literally a billion wild cards, so anything I didn't happen to open, I can make. And I'd love to play around with any fun standard deck. Ooh, fancy. I like it. Now where's Arv? That'd be fun. That's okay. We still win this race. 5 versus 4. Oh, all right. Oh, so tempting. They might have a counterspell up. Well, let's do the obvious and just attack first before we get to. If on Arena there's a thingy on Arena that you export. I realize that's super not helpful, but it's when you go into your decks. I know you can click export somewhere. I haven't done it in a while. You can't, as far as I know, export draft decks though. That's been something I wanted to do and couldn't figure it out. Alright, so do we get spicy? I think I do, because that's going to get annoying even though we win that race. They could have the hexproof thing. That's fine. Because it still goes to my graveyard, right? Yeah, whatever. So then let's put some cards in my graveyard. Yay! I'm glad my random thingy got you there. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I'm really bad at describing things that I can't remember well, and I don't export decks very often. I usually try to import. Ooh. Exile target card from a graveyard. We're just getting back. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. That escapes for 4. So something to keep in mind because we do have stuff we don't want to die. I can probably get it from the stream account or my Twitch name, which I don't really stream on my own Twitch anymore, or Twitter handle is Brenda is bored, so you can find me there. Pretty much Brenda is bored everywhere, even though I'm not really usually bored, but it works. But I can probably get it in this account too. So whatever's easier for you. Oh, yep, you're gonna punch me in the face. Alright, so we've got 6. I really don't think either of these are worth necessarily final deathing. So I'm just going to swing in with the 3. And then play my own Temple Thief to block their Temple Thief. And then once it's blocked, I can minions return it if I think I need to. I don't know that I do. I just want to stop taking 4 so much. We haven't seen any super bombs this game, so. Ah, that's annoying. Yep. We also have the choice to block here, which we will because we just don't want to take 5. And then let's sack to draw a card. Alright. That chariot isn't a whole lot of help. I'm tempted to Omen to get the Temple Thief back because it blocks this, but I can also play the Chariot, which will block this better. Unfortunately, the Charger with the Berserker is not as fun. If anything, I could... Let's do this. I'm going to play the Chariot. And then be able to block the Temple Thief with the Chariot. And then Omen something back if needed. We just have kind of an awkward hand right now. Like, the Berserker's worth probably... So we're gonna... Crew this, because it can't block anyway. Nope. I would like to block. Can I block yet? They're gonna have the bounce a creature to my hand. No, no! Why does an arena read my mind on what I want to do? Thanks! Ah, yep, I got a notification. Sweet, I will check it out. Alright, so this guy will pass away. We can Omen him back, though, if nothing else, just to keep cards going. You have 6, so yeah, I'll get the 2/3 back. I don't have enough cards to do that yet. Alright, so we'll do this. Ooh, well, interesting. So we have 6 mana available. Let's start with this. They have 4 cards they haven't played yet. And that's vaguely frightening. I'm hesitant to play... I don't want to play the Shepherd right now, because the likelihood they have a counterspell is pretty high. Okay, they have the Ducks and Gull. That is completely fine. What you doing? Ah. Okay. I'm actually completely okay with that. Hopefully they double block. Okay. We'll put this one first because it's the only one we can kill. And then I'm actually going to just Final Death the 5/4. So we don't have to worry about it anymore. The 2/4 flyer can be stopped by either the Nightmare Shepherd or the Enlightenment dude. So I'm less worried about that. Ooh, okay, that's annoying. I actually really want to draw a land here, because then I can play my Nightmare Shepherd with Minions Return available. 3. So they have 2 cards in hand. They have a Temple Thief and an Unknown card. I think I need to... This is tough. If I knew I had... If I had 1 more mana, I would 100% play the Nightmare Shepherd. They could have a counterspell up. I still think I need to go for it, though. Or I could play the enemy, because this is going to be a 3. And then a 2. Shoot. No, I think I'm going to do this. Okay, no counterspell. This is a little bit of a tougher one to navigate. So if I had one more mana, I also now can play him killing either one of these or something if they play something crazy. Because before it would just be for 3, which doesn't kill the familiar. Yep. That is fine. Oh, fun. So we're gonna crew this. At least they have to use 2 cards to get rid of it. And now they can't attack. Oh, fun. That's annoying. That is annoying for me. Now they have 4 cards, so we don't know what it is. Oh, there's the land we needed. Thanks. So we're at 6. Let's... Man. This is a tough one. See, they have 4 cards. We cannot play this because it will die on their draw step. We could play this, but it doesn't block the flyer. It does turn this one on, though. We can also push our luck. I recognize this is pushing our luck. Let's kill that. Black isn't known for its haste creatures. Because this gets them to 6. We do still have 2 Garys available to us. And this allows next turn to possibly play 2 cards, depending on what they do here. Yep, that's 4. We really need to find a Gary. Okay. That is not a Gary. So what options do we... If we had 1 more mana... If we had 1 more mana, we could play this, sack, and play this to get it back and kill that, which we don't have. They have 1 too many cards in hand to play this. So, we'll play to our only out. No, no, no. Cancel, it's not what I wanted. Crew this. Next. Oh gosh, darn it. Next, attack with this. I don't know that there's anything for 2 that will survive us. Help us survive, but let's find out. Nope. Darn it. We kept being just like 1 mana off from doing everything we wanted to do. Sure. You killed my guy that wasn't going to do anything to you. Yep. Darn. Alright. Well, this was doing a good deck. It's decided to mock me. That's okay. Let's take a look real quick. So the question is, do we need 1 more of the favor versus anything else? I don't think so. or the any of these. Again, I don't think so. I feel like this is still the right build. Alright, hopefully we turn this around here. See, my question is, can you actually spend too much on magic? I don't know that the answer is yes. I mean, unless you're not paying your bills, but since it's star credit, nah. Buy all of the magic cards. Which reminds me, you should buy magic cards from Mom's Basement Games. Buy them on TCG Player. Come visit us. Buy our stuff. Because cards can never have too much magic stuff. My cat is currently going insane, so if you hear random things in the background, it's him. Oh, that seems early, but okay. So we'll start with a thief. We could play the remorse. I'd rather them draw another card or two, because at this point I just want to punch people in the face. So yeah, we'll do that. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Nope. Did you bring me your mouse? Seamus likes playing fetch. So, yeah? Wanna go get it? There you go. Alright. We will totally attack into that. And then play another big guy. See? I wasn't kidding. Go get it! It's weird having a cat that plays fetch. Seamus is weird. It's okay. That's why we fit together so weird. Well, Freudian slip. Good boy. You brought it back. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Almost threw into the bathroom. Yikes. Okay. That's a thing. Less than 5. So we got some time. Balls. Alright, so let's just attack in. I think now is the time for the remorse. I'm almost tempted. They're at 4. My thought is I should funeral rites to find a card. A land. Then next turn I can play both Temple Thief and Remorse. And the likelihood of them playing 2 spells next turn is minimal. So I think that's just more mana efficient. Oh, that went Gary. No! I don't know what you did with your mouse, buddy. No. Yikes. Alright. I may have been wrong about them not being able to play. Yeah, this is going to get annoying real fast. Wee? I don't know where you put your mouse. I think it's still in the bathroom. Because now he's going to have a 3-5 that we can't... Well, at least the Temple Thief can still attack. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, so here... Attack with this one. Oh, we definitely have to do this now. Well, Heliod is turning on no matter what we do. I think we just take the 1. And put a blocker. This one is gonna be tough, friends. So they have 2 altars and an unknown card, which is an island. So now they can play both. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, because it's all, oh jeez. Oh, we are so screwed. Yeah, we're just gonna... our only... We have to draw final here. That's our only slight chance. We didn't. Alright, alright. Well, we can attack for 4 that they can't block. Math says we lose this race, though. So I'm gonna actually play a flyer to maybe dissuade them from attacking, but this is gonna drop down to a 3, and they're gonna make this a 3/4, so that's not as good. Yikes. Man, I was excited about opening the 4/4 for 4. Would have liked to open that pack one, pick one. Yeah, this just seems ridiculous. Yep, it's a 3/4 to my 2/2. So I don't actually have to block. Ugh. It just takes me to 1. Why aren't you attacking with him? It's indestructible. I mean, I guess you're afraid of the swing back, maybe, but you're gonna gain a bunch of life. Oh, we are so screwed. Alright. Bye-bye. Oh, of course. Of course. Well, do we have any enchantments? Nope. So... 6, 8. I mean, we're just super dead here. Let's do that. Maybe they'll be afraid of something. I don't know what. He's not blocking anyway. Play that guy. Don't have any enchantments, so it doesn't do much. I think we've lost this one, folks. And that is just depressing, because this was a pretty good one. Yeah, that Heliod Altar combo, get a mana, put a +1 counter on somebody, just seems so good. Guess I should have used the Agonizing Remorse on turn 2. That's what I get. Aha! I now have a 3/3. Oh. On the plus side, we're not dead yet. Just mostly dead. We can't kill anybody. We have 7 total. They're both 8 on the butt and indestructible. So we'll do that. It'll give us an enchantment in the yard to make a 2/2 next turn, and now we don't have to discard this. We're still gonna go to funny deck. I think we're just dead. But let's make him discard. Ha! Get our revenge somehow. What did I put in? Oh, yeah. No attacks. Yep. We now have a 2/2, so we're not actually dead. Just mostly, I'm just prolonging the pain in all honesty at this point. That's all I'm doing. Because we're going to have a bigger flyer, bigger guy on the ground, and I have a zombie. It's not that impressive. Just never give up. You never know. I mean, I know, but you never know. Maybe they could accidentally lose their internet and then disconnect and they'll rope themselves. I think that's our best option right now. It's hoping our opponent loses power at their home and internet, which is not good. It's not saying much. Alright. We're still alive, folks. Too bad this doesn't have protection. That'd be even better. Squish, squish, and squish. But now we're up to 4. And they're at 42. Oi. Yep, just make them bigger. There isn't a board wipe in black. Oh, funny. Well, there was a pack one, pick one. Alas, I will just concede at this point, because we are stupid dead. And that's okay. The deck was really good. We had a rough run there the last couple of games. That was depressing. The deck was decent. But Magic isn't us today. So thanks for joining us. It was fun. Next week, hopefully we'll draft a crazier, better deck and not have as many problems as we did. And I think there's one of those games I could have won, so I might go back and rewatch and see where I screwed up, where we had that 1 point missing. I think that was winnable somehow. So that's the important part, is going back and figuring out how you can get better. But I'll be back next week, same time, 7:30-ish, doing another draft, hoping to open a god, because that seems... I want to open Heliod. That seems like a broken god and, like, totally fun. But if not, we'll make the best of it. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week, right?